started the purchasing or the bidding to buy the Mets.
Yeah. Yeah, so we actually have contenders. One contender is mysterious. Nobody we don't know. It's a random person or random group that they're not disclosing at this moment.
Yeah, some people are hearing this investment firms, like some people are starting to hear.
But the other ones we're hearing are the same players from before, but it's getting more interesting.
Yeah. So first round there was 5 bidders, 2 unknown, and then 3 people we have known. Of course, the first one is the guy who was posted by the team in February and then fell apart, Steve Cohen.
Yeah, and I still like him in the running. I mean, he's got the money. He's willing to pay more now. I think he says he's willing to pay $2 billion for the team and $2 billion for the SNY.
Yeah, so apparently he has the largest offer from the first round is $2 billion for the team, $2 billion for SNY, even though SNY is technically not for sale in the deal. So, but he's willing to pay $4 billion to acquire the Mets and the SNY.
Right, and at this point, I cannot imagine anybody else offering much more than this guy's offering right now.
Yeah. So the next group is Josh Harris, along with his principal partner, Blackstone executive David Blitzer, who owns the 76ers and the Blue Jersey Devils. They're in their group. They're the next ones.
Right, and if anybody can own a team and know what to do with it, it's somebody who already owns a team in a different sport. Why not?
Yeah. And then A-Rod's group.
A-Rod's group has been getting very interesting lately. We've gotten some new players that added onto his group.
Yeah, so of course he was backed by Florida Panthers owner Vinny Vola and then Vitamin Water co-founder Mike Wappel, and their opening bid was $1.7 billion. But like you said, they have added players to their group.
Right, and not all these guys have a lot of money, though. I mean, one of the guys that they've added is Mason Plumlee. I mean, he's an NBA basketball player, but he's like a guy who's coming off the bench as a role player. Yeah. I mean, how much money does he have to invest?
Yeah. So, we have former players Brian Urlacher, DeMarco Murray, and Joe Thomas. Current Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce has joined the build, and like you said, and then NBA players Bradley Beal and then Mason Plumlee. Kelce commented that he said, "This is a crazy opportunity. I had a chance to meet A-Rod a couple years ago. He told me how much a fan I was as a kid of him. I was thankful for the success that I've had in the NFL. To an opportunity like this to come to my table, I couldn't think of a more unique set of people to change this."
I agree. I absolutely agree with that statement. This group is very unique, and I like it because they're all professionals, either past or current. And current is I wonder how that works. If you're a current player and owner, is there some kind of like I'm involved in this, and how can I be involved in that? I don't know.
So I guess separate sports. It's weird. Like, so how much it's actually how much they're approaching the team with, and like so how much majority stake.
But based off of this, I'm thinking Kelce. Okay, what's his biggest contract? I'm not sure, $80 million or something or less.
Yeah,
right. He doesn't have a lot. Exactly. Yeah. Mason Plumlee, not a very big contract. Some of these other guys who
Bleal
retired.
just signed his big contract. Brian Urlacher.
He's had his money, but it wasn't a lot because he's an older player. They weren't giving out these kind of contracts back then. So I'm just saying, how much money are they? Probably. Exactly. How much are they bringing? And then, like you said, their first bid was 1.7. Well, guess what? Your guy over here, Cohen, has got $4 billion. That's a lot of billions to catch up to.
Yeah. So and then, like we said, there's 2 other unknown at the time of the first round. Well, today, second round bidding began with 4 other groups. So, of course, the main 3 that we talked about and 1 unknown. Mm-hmm. The investment bank, Allen & Company, who's overseeing the sales process, informed the groups of their status with the sale and also told them to submit their next round of bids and do not include a bid for SNY as not part of the deal. No information at this time on how much was offered in the second round. But I'm almost saying, like, the report was a couple days ago I heard was, that Conan is most likely the favorite. He has the money.
Yeah, he has to be the favorite.
And the report is that if he gets a team, he's going to moneyball the hell out of it. And I got scared for a second. I'm like, moneyball? You're showing me you're cheap. No. If the player can help the team by statistics, he will pay whatever it is to get him on that team.
So we're following the Yankees game plan.
Kind of. He's ready to spin, apparently. He wants to win.
Well, look, man.
He's finally going to make the Mets a big market team like we've been saying for years. Should have been.
Right. That's fine with me. I mean, if the Mets can get 27 rings, I think we'll be all right.
So, but then there's a report is that not Fred, I think Jeff Wilpon, report is they said Cohen, they patched it out, they talked about it. I think that's why the deal he offered $4 billion for both, because he wants both. But heard as Jeff is still a little sour that he actually would rather take A-Rod's bid if it's close to the highest.
But it's not going to be close to the highest. And even if it was, you're leaving money on the table.
Yeah. I think with that coming out, I bet Cohen raises it even more.
I don't know, man.
Oh, it's close.
I don't know, man. In this situation, it's probably not as close. He's probably wanting it to seem close, so he wants Cohen to up the money. But I'm thinking right now, they're hurting for money. Everybody wants the Wilpons to sell the team. Not only that, we are in a time when baseball is scarce and we don't even know what's going to happen this year, and the money's not going to be right. So as far as I'm concerned, he can buy it at a discount. If I was him, I'd be like, oh yeah, $4 billion, and you're talking this crap. Here goes 3.7. I'm just saying, like the ball's in his court. These guys need to stop playing games.
And the biggest thing is he has the money. Like with all like A-Rod's group, like yes, they can probably put the money together, but who's going to pay for certain stuff when it happens?
Exactly. Even if A-Rod's group can get the money together based on the people that he's added to this group and based on what I think their pockets look like. If they buy the team, where are their reserves at? What are they going to do? How are they going to spend? You know what I'm saying? You're right. That's exactly my
coming out of this.
issue.
Who knows how much money they're going to lose?
You have just enough to get the team. You have nothing on the back end to keep supporting it.
Like luckily the stadium's new, so you don't have to worry about building a new stadium anytime soon. But certain stuff, going to have to happen. And then who is in charge of that loan?
Exactly. And not only that, we're talking about money now. So not only do you have a little bit of money, you're not going to get SNY with this deal. So you're not going to get the rights to that profit right there.
Yeah. So before the whole coronavirus, the report is Mets were losing about $50 million a year.
They can't support that.
And that's with SNY. So you take SNY away, how much are they actually losing?
Right, because now you're relying solely on stuff that you can sell online at the store and people coming in, concessions, buying tickets, buying this, something at that. You got to get TV money.
Yes.
This has got to be common sense.
And that's where Dodgers, when that group bought them, they got the TV deal, $1 billion TV deal.
Right. You don't want to buy a team and leave something in the hands of somebody else you can't control. That does not make sense.
Yeah.
Cohen has the right idea. He wants everything Mets. He doesn't want half the Mets and leave the TV deal out there. He's got to get it all because that's the only way it's going to make sense because he knows how he's going to fix this.
Yeah, because I think if he has to wait it out, I think it's like 5 to 10 years SNY deal.
You can't do that. That's not a good way to go about it.